Welcome back to you, Sprinkles. We are looking at an XRP resurrection. We are looking at a Verge resurrection. We're even seeing Litecoin rename itself to kind of a meme coin. It got listed in the meme coin section as well. I think that the resurrection prophecy is here, and why it's important is I'm now going to show you this Coinfessions Rekt story. Man, I can feel the pain here. I just want to show you that if you are going through pain, it's not over yet, all right? The cycle's not over yet. You still have your opportunity to make it. So look at this. I'm sitting on a 10-hour flight back from Barcelona thinking, how could everything have gone so wrong? 6 years in crypto, made and lost it twice, he says. But this last time was different. I missed my payments on my credit card starting to pile up. He says my gas and electricity is not paid on time. He goes, I barely made last month's rent and I couldn't find it in me to tell my girlfriend how broke I am now and to cancel the trip. My rent is due in 5 days. I've used my goodwill that I've earned to borrow from others of $1,200 just to cover half of my rent. I'm trying to figure out the other half now as I sit on this aeroplane staring back at the headrest thinking how I can come up with anything to support us. Starting to seem like failure is an option. I was just so close to helping my parents. I still love crypto. I'm just not sure it loves me back. We're going to play some angel music for this friend if you're listening out here. He's gone bankrupt twice due to round tripping, okay? So that means 2017 and 2021 pretty much. Look, friends, there's a harsh reality you got to live with as well. Holding all coins all the time just doesn't work if you're trying to make all your money back because only 20% of altcoins made a new high in 2021. That's it. And even less percentage sustained the high. They broke down below into the range. So Cardano made a new high and Litecoin, but they went back down into the range, okay? It's a very, very tough game, but we do have as well survivorship bias here, friends. So look at this. Many such cases, but you idiots can only see this. So this is one of those World War II airplane planes that they use to kind of trick people about survivorship bias. So when you see bullet holes on an airplane come back, what people initially thought was they go, oh, let's make armor around those bullet holes because those were the planes that came back that got shot. And it said, no, that's survivorship bias. You see, the planes that got hit in the weak points never made it back out. So those are the ones that had the bullets in the key areas. So just showing you the survivorship bias example out here, friends. So also, you have Mr. Alexander OG. How about you go and get a job? I've been round tripping my cum rocket and Kishu Inu. Yes, sir. So, like, this is the game, man. You get up, you get hit, you got to get up again, all right? But I want you to know, look, there's a resurrection prophecy. Meme coin super cycle. You have Donald Trump, living meme. You have Elon Musk, meme lord. We're even seeing it, friends, with DOGE. DOGE comes back and does a big rocket as well. It makes you think about how possible it is for everything else to do the same as well. So it's beautiful to see. Now we're seeing, like, XRP start to move up. We saw DOGE start to move up as well. And it really does seem like everything is just repeating exactly the same, man. So this is our gift. Our gift here says Bitcoin dominance gone up 61%. So look, friends, this can only mean we get some big, fat, giant move once it eventually come back down. But it's just a big warning sign. A lot of people, what happens is, this is what happens, friends. The big moves only happen because they trap so many people for so long. It's just like what happens is they watch people say, oh, you're done now, you're done now, you're done now. And they keep getting lured in by the strength over and over and over again. What you're actually going to find is these people are going to be stuck like a deer in the headlights once this thing eventually does turn around. When's it going to turn around? You don't know. But statistically, okay, it's the year after the Bitcoin halvening that things start to go nuts. I guess that's going to be the same for Bitcoin. Speaking of waiting for things to turn around as well, how high can PulseChain go now, friends? We are on day 550. Pulse is minus 50% below day 1 sack. So I know a lot of people are in pain watching everything go up. Also, friends, I'm seeing some nasty people out here. It's a couple of like PHEX maxis. I just understand what you look like. When you're pooping on someone who just wants EHEX to go up, it's not a good look. What you're doing is it's just a bunch of toothless meth junkies fighting with each other in a trailer park, wondering like, hey, we're not down as much as you, but like, you got to understand, like, there's still a lot of ground for Hex to make up because Bitcoin's broken its all-time high. Remember, Bitcoin was like 60K-ish in 2021. It's 50% above it, and then Hex is still down like 97% below its high. So there's a big deviation and a big catch-up for it to be made. But also, friends, you got to understand these ratios as well. This is PHEX, but look at the combined Hex price. Combined Hex is 2.1 cents. So if you're thinking about this, man, like when Pulse was day 1 sack, Hex was around 10 cents. So like if Pulse just does a 2x, I mean this thing has a long way to go. A very, very, very long way to go. Look at all these levels here. 12 cents, 9 cents, 25 cents. Doesn't matter whether you're using P hex or E hex as well. And a lot of this game, yeah, it is speculation out here, but the 40 cycles repeating. It's like we have so many things to tell us that it is repeating, and like, you know, just so much evidence as well. However, based off that, I know we're so close, but still the bulk of the moves don't happen until the year after the Bitcoin halvening. That's it. Okay, you want yours to be early, you want yours to front run, you want yours to be good, but it's not happening. That's it. It's not happening when it comes to most of it, so you're just going to need to be more patient. Kind of funny as well, friends. Since I started tweaking my nipples here, Bitcoin has been pumping up to the freaking heavens, okay? We've been doing it. It's actually been working so much. So Bitcoin doing a massive plus 50% pump, especially after CZ got out of jail as well. These are the hidden fundamentals of crypto. You know, you're going to go through the macro cycle with global liquidity going up or down. It doesn't really matter, friends. I'll show you right now as well. Extremely important to understand. The Tether money printer has been going on. It's been firing the cannons, which is exactly what you want to see, especially, friends, because the Tether money printer is how everything actually goes up. And I'm just going to show you that chart right now. This is the Tether money printer. Look at this, friends. I know this is the global liquidity, but it doesn't have all the proper ones because you just got to source data from TradingView as well. Look at the Tether money printer. Look at this huge spike up. Billions. It's adding literally billions of dollars up here. So without Tether and USDC printing money, everything is just a ratio rotation, just so you know. Because that's actually how we all win when Tether mints money. That means money is coming from bank accounts. It's bridging in. Okay, that's a big, big money coming in. Billions of dollars coming in. And that's actually pushes up the prices, and we have the whole market cap of crypto going up altogether. However, if there's no Tether coming in and it's just Bitcoin rotates from one side to the other, they're just ratio rotations. But this is where the bull market really starts to kick underway. Friendly reminder as well, friends, the soy boy bears are no match for the Jedi of protein. Okay, remember, that's it. Every time you step into cycle analysis, that conclusion I've told you, friends, we heard it from me. I've said it to you so many times. You got to remember this. Anybody who clicks sell and capitulates out of stuff in a Bitcoin halvening year, that was the wrong move every single time. Do you think this time is different? Do you think it's going to be different this time? Okay, I don't think this time is different. I think the 4-year cycle is repeating exactly the same. It's a green candle super cycle. Keep on believing. Friends, this is a picture. This is Murad's pretty much display picture. I want to show you this as well. Murad, he updated his bio to say he's a believer of SPX 6900. He updated it, and then an hour later, he took it off. Now, someone tried to FUD the coin, SPX, and then they said, oh, he removed it out of the bio. But this is where the crowd went. This is what happens. As more non-believers get in, they're paying higher and higher prices, and they're acting off more emotion. So when there is a slight sea change of the emotion, things can be considered FUD, and things make things down and get really, really volatile. Okay, so it would be the equivalent of, like, let's say Hex goes back to 40 cents and then Richard hasn't tweeted in a week. Imagine that happens, okay? People will be like, he hasn't tweeted in a week, he thinks it's done, and people just sell based off that. Now, there's no rhyme or reason to these. It's just you're dealing with people's emotions, and what's going to make them happy or what's going to make them sad, you just don't know. You can't pick that specific thing, because if you did know, you just keep able to press the button, and actually that most of it is actually still random as well. So you have as we. Hi, friend. Doing any cooking today? Absolutely, sir. So we have the devs are still cooking. That's all that matters, friends. We're the devs now. Okay, meme coin super cycle. Let's pump it. Also, of course, it's very traditional, friends, that I show you. In 2025, you will be extremely rich from crypto. It's all because you knew AI would go on to change the world. So obviously, AI is doing this crazy, crazy stuff, friends. So AI, remember AI, it has to use crypto as a currency, okay? Because you can't turn it off. It's just logical for it to use it. It's going to choose that. It's a superior store of money. So if you're bullish on AI, you're bullish on crypto. Because if AI just going to be, there's robots that live on the internet, and then eventually, like, we'll have androids and stuff out here to do stuff. So the payments they'll take, yeah, most of it will be crypto. It has to be crypto. And by the way, you don't even need it to eventuate there. You just need people to think it's going to be crypto. It's just to match the most logical fit. By the way, if you ask the AI what's the best form of money, it's going to be choosing crypto, of course. Can't give up no matter how bad it gets, friends. Don't stop believing. This is you. This is the worst crypto cycle ever. So that's how everyone feels right now. I know. I get sick of saying it every single day. But like I said, man, you go back and check the charts. If you gave up in 2016 or 2020, you lived long enough to regret it. You just have to wait another year, okay? Jim Cramer confirms no more rate cuts in 2025. Look what he says. Jim Cramer, we have to stop dreading every power speech. We are making the same mistake over and over again. We are in a Fed cutting cycle. That's what matters, not the pace of us. Here I am joking because of the inverse Cramer, the inverse Oracle God. Whoa, money coming down. So, look, friends, just to let you know, there is a period. I don't know if I can get the chart here right now, but there was a period where in the 1990s, is exactly like now, where we had, actually I should show you, I'll make it now. We've got the chart right here, friends. I'm going to show you. Okay, so there was a period. Let's go back to the tech bubble, which seems to be what we're doing. So look at this. Okay, this is very interesting. So we have, see the purple is the US Fed rate. Now, the US Fed, look at this. They started cutting here. But what happens is the stock market goes up. Okay, but then they had to pause. All right, they had to pause. They cut a bit again. But then the stock market had these jitters. But look what ends up happening. What ends up happening is the stock market does the final technology explosion. This was the AI tech bubble that you all know, pets.com and everything here. And they had to hike rates again. Inflation was getting too hot. They had to hike rates again, but then it all claps back down. So you never know, man. I mean, Jim Cramer, friends, this might be what's happening right now. See how this is where we are today. What if, see this cutting cycle? What if the US Fed, they have to like stop these cuts and the economy just cruises? And then they're like, oh, you know what? We might actually have to hike again at the very, very end. And then everything just comes crawling down. Then they have to cut hard. That might be what comes later. So just showing you that it's spooky. That was the tech bubble. And we're saying the AI bubble is like this tech bubble now. But we haven't really gotten to the real heat of the AI bubble yet. The silly stuff hasn't come out. Right now, it's all the real growth things to give you an idea of how it's all playing out. But ultimately, friends, if I want to just give you one more piece of confidence in this juicy update, this is the Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle. I mean, just check this out, man. Bitcoin, we are following it exactly to the T. We have the same move up. It's crazy, man. The purple line is the Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle. This is exactly what's going on. Also, friends, I'm going to quickly, so just showing you, look. I'll play some pump music. That's the most important part. You can see it, okay? Cycle's repeating. Pump's playing out the same. That means next year, we'll see. But also, I've got to remind you, just in case, man, there's some sort of mid-stop out or something out here in terms of delaying it, just be careful of that. That's why you got your Jeet stack, you take some profit, you're not doing extreme amount of leverage, and you're good. Also have a comment here from Mr. Slum Shady. Let's actually check it out. Sommi, please tell me what this could mean. Do these ratios fulfill their destiny often? So this is Doge over BTC. So you're using Coinbase. What you have to do is, if this is the real full one, it's not the actual full one. So what I'll do is I'll construct it now for you live here, just so you can see how I do it out here. If you look at Doge USD, you want to look at the full market cap data for it. So wait for it to load. What you do is there's a crypto index here that you can see. So you press down in like your keyboard. See that? It's crypto Doge USD. And then you just write BTC USD. And you want to go to the crypto index, which starts from the beginning as well. But you don't really need it because of here it is. Here it is, index USD. So I'll press enter now. And that's the actual real ratio out here. This is the Doge BTC since the start because Coinbase don't have the full data. So see this, friends, look at this. This is crazy, right? So Doge BTC dropped 85%, and now it's come back up. Doge is actually outperforming Bitcoin for its life. This is the only coin in history to ever do it, friends. The only coin in history, it's up over the long run to do this type of stuff, multiple cycles, and actually break the all-time high. It was in the third cycle, and now here we are right now. So there you go. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you in the next one.